Calling all earth angels, calling all earth angels. From the 12D to the 3D, Virgo, you're needed here. We're always needed, right? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, whenever you're watching me. Family, I love you. If no one's told you today they love you, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. I can see you in the chat. What is going on? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pause that. Okay, hold on. Family, give me 1 second because YouTube's got me going in circles here to try to get the lives go. A lot of you were asking me, when the member lives happen, how come? Because I'm clicking for it to be only for members and it comes out being public. And then I try to set up our what I need to tell you for just subscribers. And I save it like so many times and it comes out for everybody. I don't know what to do. Let me just give it. Hey, Lakeisha, Lucy Lou. Hey. Family. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Juanita. If you're new, let us know. Hey, Leah, LaDonna, Kennedy, Elizabeth, Maria Manas, Aliki. Hello, sweethearts. Hey, Candy. Hey, sweetheart. If I missed anybody that came on earlier, I'm sorry. I am. It's okay. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. It is a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement, and these messages also could be for you. Okay? And I'm just asking if you guys can to support me over on Higher Realms Music, because I got to meet that quota for YouTube. And it would be greatly appreciated, okay? So it's Higher Realms Music. You can find it under featured channels, or you can find it in the description box. If you guys can, that would be great. And if you're new, everything that you need is down below, like all the offers, all the different things that we've got going on, okay? So just check it out if you want to. And with that being said, so what is this I'm feeling here? Hey, Carrie. I'm feeling here that some of you are getting into medicinal medicines. You're like finding out all kinds of different things. You're watching a lot of do-it-yourself videos, like hacks, life hacks, like to do things differently. This is cool. This is really cool. So a lot of you are putting a lot of herbs and stuff like that in your gardens if you have them. And if you don't, I feel a lot of you are like getting pots and doing all that kind of stuff. That's really good. That's really good. And you may have gotten books on it too. You're making your own teas. This is really nice, Virgo. I like it. Maybe there's a future in that for you. Hey, Marilia. So it's all about health and well-being, and Virgo's really taking good care of themselves, right? And it's really good. I'm really happy for you right there. Okay. It's also about eating right, getting enough sleep, making sure you work out, getting all the things you got to get done. The majority of you are putting your life in balance. Hey, Joan, which is wonderful. Keep on going, Virgo. Keep on going. Now, I was mentioning this in the love reading, and I don't know if all of you checked out the love reading, but we do have this portal until, some say to the 24th, some say until the end of the month. But what needs to be done, okay, so that you can really receive what the universe wants to give you is 1 or 2 or whatever, rank it the way you want. You got to be aligned with your spirituality. If you're in a toxic situation and you're staying there out of codependency, because you haven't done your healing and all that stuff, you got to walk away from that during this time frame, okay? Because I feel the universe wants to see if you're actually really prepared. Are you ready to receive what they want to give you? Have you done all the healing, or are you still, in that same thing? So it's alignment. It's about self-love for yourself, having self-respect. There's also another thing that's going to happen between now and the end of the month. that toxic individual that you let go of is going to show up again. And I don't know, I'm hearing it could be with an offer. It could be just to charm you, whatever. I don't know, Virgo. I know you've blocked this person. And the only way I think they can get to you is possibly even showing up at your home if they can. So that's another thing, right? You've got to pass that test. That person's not supposed to be on your journey. They're just not. You know they're toxic. You know they're manipulative. You know they've taken from you. So all this is going to happen between now and the end of the month. So you've got to pass these tests now. Spirituality strong. No more toxic stuff. And we certainly don't take back anybody from the past that was abusive, emotionally, physically, mentally, took from you, whatever, anything that's shady, okay? So you got to really stand in your strength. And I know a lot of you are on your own, right? And you would love to have a real relationship with somebody, right? A real one. And just make sure that this person doesn't catch you at your vulnerable moment, right? Where they'll sweet talk you, maybe they'll even cry and they'll do the whole theatrics, and you know what I'm saying, right? This person's a very good con person. Okay, so you have to be on full alert, and you're not going to go back to anything that was toxic. Okay, and I don't want you being afraid about being alone, because I've seen so many times in your cards that the right one's coming. Okay, whether it's through a friendship, or it starts as a friendship and becomes serious, or it's just a friendship, you will have somebody in your life who will support you and love you, Virgo, for who you are, and will want to give to you, Virgo, just like you give. But of course, that's if you're willing to leave yourself open for that. A lot of my Virgos are just like, no, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Thank you very much. Thank you, but no thank you, Okay, so that could be your frame of mind now. Maybe you'll change your mind later. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just be like, I'm just happy and I'm vibing high and I'm doing good. But how many of you too truly can say right now that that toxic individual that you've gotten rid of, your life, the way this person made your life when you were with them, and what is your life like now that you're not with them? So much more healthier, so much, you're at peace, right, Virgo? You're at peace. That person was very, very draining. Now, it could be a relationship, it could be a family member, it could be, it's different for all of you, right? But if you're still staying in a situation out of codependency, okay, and you're miserable, and okay, I'm hearing that there's a group of people, it could be family dynamic, it could be your marriage, it could be anything. These particular people, or this particular person wants to keep you down so that you don't excel, so that you feel codependent on them, or Virgo, I've been talking to you. We've been talking about this for years, right? And I'm not blaming you. I'm not. But you got to do something about it now, because really, you can't keep going on like this. You're in a situation where these particular individuals, or that particular person, they do not love you, okay? Even though they're saying they love you, they don't love you. They're just using you. And that's when you really have to be honest with yourself. And this is not for everybody, but they're saying I have to say it. You have to sit back and really think about the things that have been said, the actions that have been taken, right? Now, a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but there's a few, okay? You're sticking into that family dynamic because you think you have something to gain later on. No, no. Okay, so I'm just saying, be careful, okay? And start really thinking about conversations and actions and everything else, and just ask yourself, am I really deserving of this? Why am I here? And it's not about being that sacrificial lamb. No, because, a lot of people do this so that they can have a story to tell, right? A lot of people are in situations, though, where they're just waiting, right, to be blessed so they can walk out and leave. But I'm telling you, somehow, when you finally find the strength and the courage, right, and come up with some kind of plan, right, to take action, everything just seems to work out. I think it's just the higher realms, the divine, God, your creator, that just wants to see, like, are you going to do anything about this, or are you going to just waste your life away and not fulfill what I had in store for you? Right? Right. So, when we all come down here, I truly believe there's a plan for us, and especially us spiritual ones. Hey, Alexandra, Maribel. Hey, honey. We're brought down here for a reason, right? So there's going to be 3 tests now. You got to pass them. You got to pass them with flying colors, right? Because Spirit wants to know that you're ready. You're ready. And you are deserving of what they're about to give you. So think about that for those of you that haven't made the changes. I know a lot of my Virgos have made the changes, and they're in joy and in happiness and living their best life. And I'm really happy for you guys, but we also have to think about the rest of the community too, and how we can help them, right, to prosper and to move forward and to live healthy and happy and in a state of joy. So they wanted me to speak about that, so I did. And now let's get into your reading. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the Divine Mother, the Divine Father. I call upon our ascended masters, our ancestors, and our whole angelic team to come into this reading for Virgo for May 21st. Happy Wednesday, everyone. May 21st. And we thank you in advance for being with us in this safe, sacred space. And ask that you give us 1 card for Virgo or anybody who has very strong Virgo placement. What is the message today that Virgo needs to hear for their highest good, please? 1 card for Virgo. 1 card for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to hear today? For those of you that are new, this is how we start off our reading, and then we go. I'm telling you, trust the plan. And underneath that, earth healing, again, we had that yesterday. So they're definitely trying to tell you not to give up hope, to keep faith, and to trust and allow things to unfold. Virgo, I'm also going to tell you, if anybody has wished anything bad on you, right, even verbally, cursing, it's not, I don't want you worrying about that, okay? And whoever's doing that kind of stuff, there's a price to pay for that. It's called karma, okay? So I know you sense it and you feel it a lot of times, and maybe not from just one particular individual, maybe from somebody else, or you just sense somebody's sending you something. I'm telling you, keep your faith strong, right? Keep your faith strong. God is more powerful than any of these people, okay? So I don't want you worrying about that, okay? I know a lot of people are trying to get you off of your path, right? They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want this. They don't want that, but it's not up to them. Hey, Admin Pamela. Hey, Anna. You're new. You guys are new. Welcome, 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 welcome. Now you're part of the family. Okay. Hey, Wynette. All right. So trust in the plan. Number 13, right? Which equals a 4, which is our angel numbers, right? Our angel number. So let's see what we've got. Here we go, family. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. And I don't think you're creating it, Virgo. I think other people are trying to create it for you, to be honest. Okay. While the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter of your life. Have faith. All is well. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known appears to be ending. You may find that the things you used to do or the way you used to think no longer seem as relevant as they once were. You may feel your relationships and friendships are changing. Some may even be ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or the motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. Let me just stop there for a moment. Yeah, that's happening because there are some kind of friendships. There is no religion here. All religions are welcome here, Shimmer. We all believe in the same thing. We just call it by different names. What I'm trying to say here is that there are certain friendships, right, that you have tried to help, certain individuals, right? And you care about these people. You love them, but you're seeing that you're moving forward. You're moving forward and they're not. And it doesn't matter how many times whatever you have said has rung true for them. They still have they still want to be in the same predicament that they're in. And therefore, every time you speak to this person, it creates drama for you. Drama that's not yours is theirs. So this is why, Virgo, even though you care about this person, you just can't do it anymore because you don't want to be in that low vibration. You want to keep moving forward, right? And you kind of sense that this friend, even though you care about them and you want them to be well, is giving you a very depressing, low vibration energy that you just don't really want around you at this time, okay? So let's continue. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfish. It's honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there will be times when the very thing you have worked towards needs to crumble so that the next evolution of your soul manifestation upon the earth can take place. It is natural, and although it can be challenging, to trust in a greater creative process. During times when it seems as though there is only chaos and confusion, you are strong enough spiritually, though, to do so, Virgo. To feel peace during such times, you must trust in your own inner knowing over what appears to be. You are divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. Can you sense an exciting growth phase happening for you? There is another way for you to live, to be, to thrive, and love in this world, and you are rapidly heading towards it. This is a time to surrender control and allow a higher power to direct your course. Many exciting new opportunities, situations, and connections will come into your life as a result of what you are experiencing now. It is all part of a greater divine intelligence, unfolding in loving service to your own sacred life path. Have faith and stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Again, that's what's happening. Know that all changes in your life serve your highest good. The universe knows what you need and is in the process of delivering it to you now. All is happening for a greater purpose. You can flow with the changes in loving trust. Your perfect time for resurrection will follow this deconstruction, and it will occur in the most perfect way. So let's read the invocation, shall we? Hey, Cara. Hey, honey. Okay, good. I'm glad you're back. All right, here we go. I call upon the loving genius of divine order that is manifesting itself in my life now. I have gratitude for the grace, compassion, truth, and liberation that is expressing itself through the changes now happening, or soon to happen in my life. Thank you for always guiding me unto my truest and most joyful path. I ask through unconditional love for assistance, insight, and support to help me trust in a plan of love unfolding in my life. I ask for the same gift for all living beings through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. Amen. Okay, right? And remember, through our readings, I keep telling you, you're getting through the past challenges. You're also going through a change, but it's not dramatic. It's a change that's happening very slowly, taking you on the course that you're actually supposed to be on. Okay? I'm talking to those that have done the work. Yes, yes. Hey, Mary. Welcome, welcome, Diana. Hey, honey. Hey, Barbara. Hey, sweetheart. Good morning. For Virgo. For Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? So something is not for you, but it looks like in divine timing, or maybe you thought something was not for you and something's coming in divine timing. Let's check that out. Let's see. Okay, it's about getting grounded. So here we go with that divine timing and the divine stepping in, right? They're telling you to get grounded. They're telling you to co-create. Be in the here and now. Yes? You do have a divine masculine now, or feminine, right? That has been doing a lot of thinking here about the future, about security, stability. Somebody here who wants to make things right with you here. Okay? Maybe, I don't feel this is the toxic one. I feel this is pertaining to a Virgo that has a situation that was supposed to come together. Two people went off on their own path. I've seen this before, and it just was not the time then. You kind of went off and did your thing. They kind of went off. And there's no ill feelings here, no fighting, no arguing, nothing. There's a friendship here. Somebody wants to, this is somebody who really deep down in their heart loves you very much, even though they don't show it. They're not very good at expressing their emotions, even though they have a lot of them. They're that king of cups, that has a lot of love to give. Right? And the love is just overflowing, but okay. So anyways, I feel even though there's distance, even though maybe you guys sporadically talk every once in a while, and then everybody just goes off again and does their own thing again, and then, 6 months will go by and one will reach out to the other. Anyways, it's about manifesting whatever was manifested here, okay? When it came to love, here is actually coming into play. There's a new life for the two of you. And that unfinished symphony, the two of you never being able to come together because of distance, because, I don't know, a busy schedule, whatever, is coming together now. Look at this. There's a coming together. There's a reconciliation. I mean, this is fated. It's about family. It's about stability. It's about, the happy home. Kids, frogs, rabbits, chickens, whatever you want. But, it's children, it's everything, okay? If you guys don't have children, that's fine. But I'm just giving the whole list. It's about stability and everything. Now, when this happens, Virgo, you need to not be so rigid, okay? You need to be a little bit flexible here. Because, see, this is when justice comes in for you here to make things right. And it's actually a blessing for you. And, okay, you're going to have to, if this is something that you want, and you've always wanted to be with this person, it just didn't happen. And maybe you gave up, you figured, okay, well, they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. Just breathe here. Look, it's a soulmate. And this soulmate is somebody who does everything by the book. This is somebody who wants something very traditional here. Okay? Now, when it comes to affairs of the heart, Virgo, I know you said you're healed and everything, but really, when it really comes down to this something being really real, this could scare you again. Okay? It could. But they're telling you, go the distance, take that leap of faith. Look what's happening here. This is somebody who's part of your tribe, and you're going, huh? How did that happen? It's almost like you don't hear from this person, then all of a sudden they're now ready, right? Looks like they're going to come see you. So they're saying, just be in the flow here, okay? Just be in the flow. All right, and don't think the worst. Be at peace, because look at this. I mean, you have a really, really happy life coming here. Somebody's really going to open up and tell you how they feel. Okay? So it's about leaving the old part of you, right? And stepping into the new. All right? This is beautiful. I'm also seeing that somebody is keeping tabs on you. Right. Here, let me get the rest of the cards so I can see what's going on here. So somebody is keeping tabs on you, right? Or somebody's trying to get information on you and they can't. Okay, so I feel here you are going through a transformation here. Your prayers are being answered. There is a higher power involved, and you already know about this. Now, whether you know it through me, you feel it, you sense it, you know that you're going to have your happily ever after. You just do. Somebody's coming in here, I'm telling you, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing for my divine feminines here. Look how happy you're going to be. Look at this. This is crazy. Look. You finally get a message. Somebody's finally made their mind up. You're going to be like, huh? What? Yeah, they're coming in. They want to give to this now. And I see you being in a tailspin. Thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. But this is all happening to take you. It's written for you. I don't know how else to explain it. It just is. Let's see what our angels want to say. Let's take a postcard from Spirit card. And let's see what they want to tell you, because they're telling me to take one. They have something to say. For Virgo, please. For Virgo, or anybody who has strong Virgo placement. What do we have for my beautiful Virgos? If you're in the house, smash that like. It's so important, right? So I can pick up on your energies. Those that are present, I can feel them. Here we go. For Virgo, please. Message for Virgo. What do we have? It's this green one. It's just screaming at me. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Family, let's see. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as... look at this, Virgo. Tina 2025, thank you so much, honey. Welcome. Thank you for becoming an Earth Angel. Okay, so let's get to the message. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and your faith. Amen. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of those goals and that you've had disappointments along the way, right, Virgo? Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not at arriving at any destination. You are so surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? You know, it's so funny. I'm sorry, I just have to go back to this. It's so like, it's so like the divine, right, to word this so nicely, where they say here, temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. No, you know what that is? That's somebody putting some kind of juju on you. That's what that is. But they're telling you, no, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Okay? So I know you're fully aware of that energy. I do. And you don't have anything to worry about, like I just told you. Okay? So somebody may be trying to do something here to make you think something else, Virgo, and it's just not like that, okay? God bless them. Virgo. That's all I can say. For Virgo, what do we got from a beautiful Virgos? Olaroo, hey honey. Just wanted to say, Virgo, thank you so much. My Earth Angel members and my Earth Angels in the house, thank you so much for your love and support for me and the channel through the years. You guys are amazing. Here we go. For Virgo, what do we have? What do we have? Ooh. See, I'm telling you, somebody's coming towards you here. There's somebody who's going through some kind of hard time who wants to come towards you here, Virgo, because they see you that you're very spiritual, you're very gentle here. All right. It's all about setting the intention now, making slow and steady progress. Okay? It really is. The challenging times are over. Keep yourself in that place of spirit now, okay? Somebody was trying to cause you obstacles here, trying to cause chaos for you here, Virgo, but you kept your compass pointed north and you just kept on moving. Yes, Virgo. I feel here that whatever you're working on, whatever you're planning here, you're getting a lot of detail, a lot of information. You're educating yourself. You are ready to make a change, and you're the one who's going to make that change, okay? There will be choices that you will have to make, and you're going to have to find the strength here to make the right choice, to overcome any kind of fear that's been holding you back, keeping you stuck here, all right? Keep your compass pointed north and start listening to what the divine is telling you, while you have shut everybody out and you are alone and you are still. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. You know, it's in those moments of solitude when we have clarity. It's in those moments of solitude when we have those creative sparks. Something right now could just be jumping at you. Right? All of a sudden you just get this spark, this idea, and you go, oh yeah, you know what? I was thinking about doing this. I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about this. And then all of a sudden, boom, something else came in. And you go, you know what? I think that suits me even better, right? Why didn't I think of that before? right? Now, you think it's you. It's not. It's spirit, you know. That spark, I keep telling you, it's going to take you where you need to go. The divine is helping you here. The golden palace is abundance. The golden palace is the divine. The spark. Look, you're going to make your dreams come true, Virgo, because you're not going to stop until you do. You do have people that are encouraging you, right? Just keep going. I also see here that your home is very important to you. But you're changing into something very beautiful, even though you may be in this state of solitude, even though you may be doing everything by yourself. But you're doing everything by yourself, but it doesn't feel like a hardship. You understand? For a lot of you, because you got yourself in the right place. So everything that you're doing in a very organized way, creating that balance, right? So you're not going from one extreme to the other. So I see you're really happy. Yeah, see, and as I said, that peaks of joy came out. Okay, there may have been a situation where I saw it before, right? We were talking about that you had come apart from somebody here and you decided to just step out on your own here. And now you're coming back together with this person. Justice is here again. Commitment is here again. This is a soulmate here. Unexpected visitor. Someone's just going to show up, Virgo. Your intuition is telling you that. Something is telling you that this person is coming back. Okay, how can I put this nicely? And they're not doing it now. Okay, okay, that's what it is. Okay, I get it now. All right, so wherever this person is, they had it going on, okay? I feel though their environment, they're not liking what they're seeing in their environment. And therefore, there may have been a conversation in the past about them coming and joining you wherever you were at. But they decided not to do that and to keep proceeding on their path that they were on, which is fine. We respect that, right? We don't want to try to pull anybody off their path because then there's karma for that. But what I feel is happening here, you kind of sense this person is coming at you, maybe because of what you're seeing on the news or whatever. And you're understanding that, knowing this person, being friends with this person, you know that, or maybe there were conversations that this person told you, hey, you know what, I don't want to live here all my life. I'm here now, but this is not what I see for my whole life or whatever. So I feel you kind of sense that something is going to happen where your person is just not going to take it anymore where they're at. And they're going to come fly and come be with you here. But it's not only for those reasons. It's kind of like I'm seeing them thinking about the time that has passed, the decision that they made. And they're saying to themselves now, you know what? I should have gone back then. Things would have been so different now, right? And I have lost so much time with my Virgo. Something like this. Okay, and I see until this person arrives, Virgo, you have put everybody in the freezer, in deep freeze, right? But when this shows up, something inside of you comes back to life, because I think this is something that you've always wanted, right? I also feel here that you have done so much healing. You understand that you don't have control. You don't have the steering wheel. You are leaving yourself wide open for the universe to guide you the way you needed to be guided here. I also feel here that, Virgo, you're being very smart about how you're spending your money. You are protecting what is yours. But at the same time, Virgo, you've been very careful with everything, very organized, very smart about everything. And you have been following the leader, right? A lot of people are going, well, who's the leader? The guy up there. Okay? So therefore, here we go. The wishing well is here. So Virgo, listen. I feel here again, I'm going to say it to you. You are manifesting everything that you need to manifest here. And Spirit is saying to you, there is nothing for you to worry about through your prayer, through your meditation, through your manifestations here, Virgo. That anything that was taken from you is getting ready to be returned back to you. Because everything that was taken was unfair. Now, I also feel for a lot of you, the situations from the past, because I don't feel for a lot of you, things that happened in the past, you did deliberately. I think you sacrificed yourself for the well-being of others, right? Even if that meant you were going to take a fall or you were going to get some kind of loss, Virgo. It was all done from a good heart space. And they know it. And that's why it's all going to come back to you now, right? So, yeah. Okay, let me just say something. Oh, that's crazy. Here we go. Did you guys see how many people are watching right now? It says 133. That's God's number. And the angels. All right, let's go to take a couple of cards to see, because I know we're really focused on our projects and our abundance. Let's see what kind of advice they can give us. And then let's also take some cards from Spirit, not like we haven't already, but you know, but I mean a different deck. For Virgo, please, in regards to their finances and their abundance, what should they be doing at this time? Okay, be positive, have faith and optimism. Don't we talk about that every day? Yes. For Virgo's money. Yeah, you're about to get more money. You're about to get more money. You're going to get some kind of raise, promotion at your job here. Okay. I feel a lot of you may take that money and actually want to go on a small trip or a little getaway or something like this. Very important too that we create our gratitude list, right? For all the things that we are thankful for too, because a lot of times we have a tendency to overlook those things. Hixona? Hey, honey. Is that Hixona or is that somebody else? Hold on. No, Hiroshima. Hey, sorry. Hey, Kira. Hey, Bongi. 626. Amanda. Rajhamani. Welcome, welcome, Brittany. Hey. All right. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was one of the people. Okay. So, you have to get in the mindset that you are deserving of all good things. See, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, you're getting in your own way with your negative thinking, with your fear. Okay? So, how are you going to expect them to bring you what you want when you're not clear? When one moment you're like, yes, and then the next minute you're like, oh, I don't know, probably not, you know, and, right? So you got to change the way you're thinking here to allow what you're trying to manifest to come in. If you're doubting your own manifestation, what are they supposed to say? For Virgo, yes. I also feel a lot of you have decided to make some kind of investment or to start saving some money. That's good. And at the same time, I also see you doing the work. And maybe you're doing the work and you're putting a lot of overtime or energy into something, and you will see an increase in your savings here. Very important right now that you block out any kind of distractions, anybody that's trying to get you off your game, Virgo, here. And also they're saying for you to be successful with this new business or what you're creating or your life in general, you need to declutter. You need to get your space, your home in order, organized. Organized. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to say for Virgo, for Virgo, for Virgo, for Virgo, for Virgo. All right, here we go. So you are actually being given the gift of love and light here. Okay? And they are saying that they want to, like, you've done everything right. So now your reward, one of your rewards is also a state of peace and joy, right? And they want you to have enough faith in yourself to walk through those doors now. Leave behind what no longer serves you here, okay? Go have enough faith to make this new beginning, to take this leap of faith, whatever it is for you here, all right? And as you go through this life, always remember the people that you meet, the experiences that you have. Always try to be in a place of love or end those situations with love. You can still be that peaceful warrior, right? You don't have to be, have any kind of hatred or get nasty or anything like that, right? So love is being given to you. Your spirituality is being given to you. Peace is being given to you, Virgo. Love you too. All right. So, see? Celebrate the beautiful gifts of life. And that's what they want. I was always telling you, the higher realms want us to be happy. They want us to live our life in joy. They don't want us to be stressed out or in toxic situations or harming ourselves or anything like that. They want us to vibe high, to match their frequency so that they can connect with us on all levels, Virgo. Last card. Here we go. Make time to work, rest, and play. I'm always telling you that as of late. You got to organize your schedule. It can't be just all one and then exhaustion and, oh my God, all I want to do is sleep. No, you're going to work, you're going to rest, you're going to play. You're going to work, you're going to rest, you're going to play. Can't go through life, even though in the 3D spectrum, they want us all to just be working and paying and doing and everything else. No, we're not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Yes, we're going to work, but we're also going to take good care of ourselves and we're going to rest and we're going to play and we're going to enjoy our lives too, right? Because you know what, Virgo? The years go by very, very quickly. For a lot of you that have children, you see your children, they were little and all of a sudden, they're grown. Time flies. Time flies. So it's just about trying to do things a little bit smarter. Now, I'm also feeling there's some people that have experienced devastation. Okay? Like, you're going month by month, right? How are you going to pay for this? How are you going to pay for that? How are you going to pay for this? How are you going to pay for that? Right? I see all that changing. But I'm telling you, you got to get yourself aligned for this portal because the higher ups are watching. Things will change. Things will get better, right? So I know they're watching you. They're seeing you. If you're struggling, they're seeing you doing the very best that you can in every single which way. It's not unnoticed. But also remember, when we experience these kind of things in life, we experience them so that we can become stronger and wiser and tolerant to a lot of things. Right? And we also gain a lot of wisdom from certain things, right? We also learn to do a lot of things that we don't know how to do because we are experiencing those kind of situations, which later on, they may be needed later on. So with that being said, family, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. May you guys all be blessed. And these are the messages that I have for you today. I hope they resonated with you. I hope there was something here for you today. And just have a wonderful, wonderful day. And of course, I'll see you again tomorrow. And a big love to all of you, okay? Wherever you are watching. All right, God bless you all. Bye now.